Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you reside at. Let's get into this real quick. You know how social media is when you demonic or holy or spiritual. You have those different categories of people. But I want y'all to really understand that you have a lot of witchcraft. I don't really consider those people trolls anymore. They are demonically possessed. That's why they come to, comment sections and say sinful stuff, type sinful stuff in the comment section. These people may be agents. These people may just be freelancers, but they're demonic, okay? I want you to understand that. They have an unholy entity within inside their mindsets. They don't work on the level of truth. They work on the level of diversion and antagonism. And I see some of my fellow YouTubers and some of my, people I really, look up to and be inspired by their commentary and give me, I piggyback sometimes off of their commentary if they do some breaking news and stuff like that, or whether it got to do with melanated or non-melanated, just fair and balanced commentary. And I see some of my brothers and sisters falling into the trap. Social media is okay, but I keep telling y'all, you got to be careful, okay? I hate to see people get slandered. I hate to see people get lied upon and stuff like that. But once you entertain demons, that's when they got you. Because you're interacting now. You're interacting with them. I keep telling you, someone cuss in your comment section, someone even do a rebuttal back to you, and it's negative. Do not respond to them. Once you feed them, like the saying goes, you feeding the trolls, but they, like I say, hold on, let me let this plane pass. Bear with me, family, because I want y'all to really get this, okay? I don't got time for shucking and jiving, Come on, plane. Or planes. There you go. Now, as I politic with y'all, I'm telling you, let me get a little deeper, okay? Okay, you have your ongoing beef since last year. You had a lot of people's channels getting shut down due to gender. Gender, let me tell you something, a melanated community. If y'all embrace the true history and where we come from as black folks, y'all would not be engaging in this buffoonish activity, okay? Here's where the problem starts. You have people with low self-esteem that's both genders, male and female. They do not want to identify with the plight of the black experience. They don't want to identify with our true civilization, our true renaissance, the time when we was the rulers of civilization. They do not want to identify with this. These people have given up on the spiritually inclined knowledge like we once had. We coming back into the truth. You see the Hebrew Israelites. You see people are embracing the true history. See, all this is the demonic distraction. Okay? When these people go back and forth. That is the distraction. They are possessed, you know, because it doesn't serve no justice. At the end of the day, it's just more problems at the social media table when it comes to melanated black folks. And the two factions, which is male and female, are dealing, that's melanated, is dealing in dysfunctional social media activity. And it causes people to false flag. It causes people to lie. It causes people to report to YouTube. It causes people's channels to get shut down because people are going on a hate mongering campaign simply because they don't like someone's narrative and ideology. People, you are embracing a demonic activity, and it's witchcraft. Anything that is a diversion, anything that distracts from the Most High's teachings, laws, statutes, and commandments, anything that deviates from that is demonic. See, that's what the devil wants. He don't want us to realize our true identity as melanated people. He wants us to be in a state of confusion at all times, and diversion, and disillusional, you know, with disillusional thoughts and mental thoughts. He want to keep us all confused, and all this beefing, all this hysteria, all this controversy, he relishes in that. He loves this, and y'all are falling right into the demon traps. Okay, you got to understand this. Y'all, some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all gonna have to understand what I'm talking about, or comprehend. Get in those books. If you knew about the book of Enoch, it explains why things are happening with not only the black race, all races. Read the book of Enoch. Once you read the book of Enoch, it explains why these things demonically keep happening to all kind of color and creeds around the world. You must get into the book of Jubilees. You must get into the book of Maccabees. You must get into the Holy Bible, which is the, King James Version. You must get in that, what is it, 1611, something like that, the unabridged Ethiopian text. You must get into that. You must get into all the books, okay? It's the reason why they want to banish those books, because they want to get people off the square. If you're going to include the Holy Bible, you got to include all those books. You remember, the Apocrypha was in the King James Version at one time. They took part of it out. Okay, that's why you see the brothers on the street corners with the King James Version and the Apocrypha, because they know the knowledge. And they know how we got here. And they know the dysfunctions, And they always going on these women out here when they wear men's clothing. They're going on the women where they wear, when the women wear men's clothing, and they go on the men when the men wear women's clothing. And know why they go like that? Because it's in the ancient scriptures, especially in the book of Enoch, because the angels, the fallen angels taught this kind of perversion. You know what I'm saying? They taught this stuff to us, man. It was forbidden for them. It was forbidden for them to teach it, but they went against God's laws and taught things that wasn't supposed to be taught to us. Okay? That's why you have to read, and you had to understand, and you had to break down the ancient text. Now let's get back. See, because this all coincides what's going on YouTube, and these witchcraft, these people that's practicing witchcraft, and some of them don't even know it. And then you got your false prophets. Be careful, brothers and sisters. You got a lot of guys that's twisting up religions. They adding all the religions together and putting their own narrative and spin on it, and their ideology on it, and they adding and subtracting from the ancient books. Those dudes are demons. See, they possess, and you had to watch them. So I'm going to elaborate on this more. Okay, so stay tuned.